Oh wait, I don't think OBS took up any sound for now. Alright, so now I think OBS should take up sound. So yeah, this is McRibbed versus Navane. Navane challenging McRibbed. First game. And it's paused right now because we got spammed from SCU for some reason.
Don't see that. Weird. I didn't get any pings.
It's in the noob section of SCU, I think, because I got pings. Maybe you're not a noob there.
Definitely. That's weird.
Okay, so we have a reverse scout for McRibbed. It's cross position, pylon scout for Navane. Maybe a mistake sending the overlord this direction. Not gonna matter much this game.
Technically incorrect.
Yeah. And we have a 9 pull.
Yeah. It went down around what, 110 ish?
Something like that. I think it should have been, earlier.
Yeah, I mean the earliest I think you can get 9 pull around a minute, 101. But
Oh wow,
generally I found it was more like 105-ish I would get, and then maybe a bit later.
Yeah,
It's not the
103
end of the
to
world.
105 or something like that is what I'm familiar with.
Yeah. And then yeah, so in this case it wasn't that much earlier than an overpull.
Hope Navane will have a probe ready, but I don't know.
So I'm not
So we
familiar
usually start
with this
against
build. We are
ASAP.
drone scouting. I'm not sure really what the idea is here. We don't have speed, so it's like it's only that we get the 6 links early. It's not speed.
Yes. So
yeah, it's cross bonds. It's kind of unfortunate for McRibbed.
So generally, yeah, you send the 10th drone to scout, and then you build the 6 links, and after that, you send the drone to expand. And then the goal is probably just to pressure with these 6 links. And what I always hear is you have the 2 cannons, so you're okay as Zerg in this position, right? Like you've essentially done the damage you need to already, forcing these 2 cannons. And if he gets the gateway, I imagine that's even worse for Protoss, right?
How's he gonna get the gateway though? That seems very unlikely. Because maybe that's because it's cross spawn that we don't have time to hit the gateway at all. Maybe.
Yeah. I just thought his probe was maybe in position. Maybe he was going to put the gateway down first, but it's probably good that he didn't.
Yeah.
So
this is gonna be defended, and we lose 2 links there, and we have gas already here from McRibbed. So this is some sort of 2-hatch variant that we're going into now.
I think he might be sending something to 12 o'clock to take a third. No, that was just the overlord. Oh, he took the mineral. So probably 973, I would think.
Yeah. Guess so. We're just gonna. Huh. Yeah, we have a bit of a later third, so we're gonna miss a few larvae because I think this third went down at like 3:15 or something, right?
I didn't catch the timing, but yeah,
The hydro down.
Yeah, okay, and there's the den. I was wondering if maybe he was gonna do the link speed variation, but I guess not, given that the Hydroden is so early. I think with that version, what you do is you get speed, and then at like 150 gas, you throw down the den, and it lines up nicely that you can afford your 5 or 6 Hydras and your link speed.
Oh yeah. However, isn't that, as far as I know, that's sort of like a counter to gateway expansion, right?
Like I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I assumed it was more of a general all-in. I never really had much success with it when I was Zerg. I had much more success with normal 973, but
as far as I know, the advantage of Speedling Hydro Range opening build is that you get the Speedlings to defend and fight off the sellouts, and then you just got and because they will not have any vision, right? Because you have Speedlings all the time, so it's gonna look like a normal free hatch.
I see what you're saying,
right? And then you have from all of a sudden you have 5 range Hydras like sniping the cannons. But yeah, I guess it could work here, but that's not what's happening. So, okay, so we have 25 supply. So...
Can you check the Protoss tech?
Yeah, what's going on here?
The tech is nothing? Question mark?
I couldn't catch when this started. But I guess this could be Sarless, right?
Yeah, which is
gated
ideal
already.
versus Hydras, right?
I don't think it's as clear as that. There is strong disadvantages to going Sarless versus 973 as well. It's not
the Corsair
flat
for
out.
one, right?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
The Corsair is one, I guess, that you don't have the Corsair to check if they're teching out or macroing out.
Yeah, exactly. There is like if you go, this is early gateways and the +1, so I'm guessing that this is like a proper free gate speed lot opening. And the disadvantage, of course, is that if you're forced into your base, you have no Corsair to check whether or not Zerg is making drones behind. So it's not unlikely that Zerg will mass out here Hydras and you can't see, and you might undermake cannons because of that.
Cannons feel a bit undermade, and they're all up front. They're all able to be targeted from without killing the wall, right? Normally, wouldn't you want a couple cannons in the back row? But these are all right up front. Now he's going to build some more, I think. You know what? Is his wall one space too far back, maybe?
I think as long as he uses the Zealots to kind of help hold off the Hydras, like attacking with the cannons, it's kind of what you're going for.
So yeah, we haven't really. I don't think. How many Zealots did we catch on the map? Was it like one? It was one that showed up here or something, right? I don't think that's enough damage really. And there's a lot of Zealots here, so I think in this sort of position, if I'm looking at this as the 973 player, macro switching here is a death sentence, I think, for the Zerg player. Because we are already archives down, we already have speed lots, we have 3 gateways soon before. +1 is gonna be finished. So if we decide to press Lair here, I think it's gonna be very, very tough to defend the Zealots. So I think as Zerg, we are kind of forced to just keep spamming Hydras. But the thing is that this variation right here that McRibbed is doing right now, I've been practicing this exact variation versus Navane, and he knows now that he's gotta make a shitload of cannons behind here, even though of course he doesn't know what's going on here, because all he sees is this front row of Hydras, right? He has no idea about these guys here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I saw was that first Zealot just saw 2 drones at the third, so he's just probably thinking...
Yeah, but that's some time ago. He could have switched to macro. Oh, he's gonna see it now for sure. So I think the High Templar is already out, and we only have about 2.5 groups of Hydras. We are still streaming Hydras. Oh, we just started making drones. I think Zerg is in a very tough position now, because Protoss is gonna have Storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cannons. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Not going in here and trading these Hydras. Like Protoss already is probably on like 40 probes or something. Few drones rallied forward as well.
Yeah, +1 attack was finished, right? For Protoss, it finished, I think, very early because it was Zerless.
Yeah, I think that was quite some time ago. And going in for the pressure now when Storm is already out, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, I think we're way too late here.
Well, are the Zealots? No, there's just not enough here. This is game 1.
Yes, this is game 1, McRibbed Navane for tower. And now I think Zerg is in a very, very tough position, because we probably... Oh wait, did we make drones? We made some drones before. Was that misclicks? Yeah, maybe we never did actually macro switch. We were still making Hydras behind this. Okay, then it's definitely over. Because this guy is gonna have Storm, right? And there's not enough.
He doesn't even need the Storm. Yeah, well, he will need it for the follow-up, but for this little bit...
I mean, look at this amount of gateways, and we are on, what, 4 hatches? We just pressed Lair. This is over, I think.
I think you're right. It's hard to see a win condition. There's always the possibility that Protoss is too passive and lets Zerg macro up.
Yeah.
But this feels like a a losing position
you-
for McRibbed.
You could delay with lurkers, maybe? That's kind of the only thing I can think of for Zerg right now.
Yeah, but they're so far away. They're, I mean, if Lara was pressed at like 8 minutes, maybe we would
Oh,
have had
yeah.
lurkers right now and stopped these guys right now, but this is gonna be very tough. So I think McRibbed misplayed this a little bit. When you go for this sort of mass Hydra mass out here, it's super. That is like properly all in, I think, unless you trade very well when you go in. And this Overlord here should have scouted when the High Templar spawned, and we should have gone in before the High Templar got energy for Storm. But we waited until the High Templar got Storm, so we didn't trade it effectively here at all. And it was only 7 cannons, so it could have been possible to bust this, I think, if we're gone a bit earlier. We're forced to make Sankens now as well.
Back into drones now, obviously. It's layers. It's finished. Hydra lurker upgrade should be on the way.
Yeah, it's
Spend your
probably the only
lava.
chance here, I think, if we can get a few good lurkers defending and for some reason be given a lot of time to catch up. Maybe if we trade very well against these guys with some lurkers here or something. But
Oh, he's turning around to meet this army on the map.
there's only one High Templar here, but that's a lot of Zealots and this is not a lot of Hydras.
Maybe he's trying to get around and pick off the High Templar, but good job by Navane keeping it away.
Some good control here from McRibbed for sure.
What else is going back, taking that third? How's their drone count looking? By now, you'd want to be at your 45, right? And we are not quite there yet, it doesn't seem.
Yeah, I mean we have wow, seven drones of mineral in main and
10,
9
9.
here
There's 4 more sitting there,
and
though,
8
not
here
mining.
and a few
Yeah.
chilling here, but that's not a lot of drones. That's like 30 or something, if even
Yeah,
30.
it's probably like 35, right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And
Okay,
Navane has
Protoss-
been on top of his macro, I think.
Yeah, it's pumping units out of gateways. I mean, look at the supply. It's like almost double.
Yep, it's gonna saturate his third now as well. It's
I
the
think
same
you can
time as
go
moving
kill
in.
him.
Yeah, I think so.
We even see lurkers making? No, right? It's got to be over. There's only one Templar, but even so, I don't know that it matters. It's just so much
I
photos.
don't think so. Oh, we tried to go mute.
But
No, too little, too late. Yeah.
yeah, storms the drones for good measure. GG.
It's unfortunate that Navane just practiced versus me on this variation. So he knew to make a shitload of cannons, and I think McRibbed maybe had a timing a bit earlier. At least I think it was his only chance.
Yeah, it's always a little tough. You don't want to go too early. It's also hard to just read how many cannons you can break at any given moment.
Yep.
There's been a lot of times back when I was Zerg where you just think you run them over, and 2 or 3 zealots stall just long enough for the cannons to clean up, and then it all feels bad.
Yeah, it's tight for sure, and I think if McRibbed knew that Navane was gonna make 7 cannons behind, because Navane only really saw 10 Hydras when he made the 7 cannons. So 7 cannons is kind of a lot, even for Serles. If Protoss only sees 11 Hydras, right? So Navane was betting that McRibbed was massing behind, and he was betting correctly. But if McRibbed had known somehow, or like guessed or made a bet that Navane was gonna make the 7 cannons, then McRibbed could have gone like not like proper macro switch, but McRibbed could have made, I think, like 15 drones or something, and then gone back and gotten Larry for the earlier lurkers. And he could have had lurkers by the time Navane moved out at like 8 minutes something. So that was another way to play it as well. But it's hard to know because if Navane would have only made like 3 or 4 cannons, then he could have ended the game in the way that he tried to do it.
Yeah, it feels so risky to just assume to blind read as Protoss that Zerg is gonna build fewer Hydras. So I think a lot of the top players, what they do is they will build the cannons and then have the Corsair, right? So if um if they see the them droning, they'll just cancel the cannons. But another thing I've seen someone suggest is you keep pumping hydras, but just in the middle you get lair and you just get a few drones to refill. You get lair, spire, and second gas, and you still pump hydras, but you just pump a few drones to refill for the gas and the buildings, and then you just switch into mutas while still pumping hydras. I haven't tried it. I feel like that's more of an aggressive strategy, but I think it would have worked because it was Sairless, so that could have been an option too.
Yeah, I think versus Silence you gotta be extremely tight with the if you try to go make drones, you have to be very very precise because if you overmake the drones, then the sellout move out is gonna be decimating for sure.
Yeah, it
Let's see what's going on.
high turn rate, I guess, or not turn rate, but did he leave? I don't know what that says. No.
The last game was was good, right? So this is strange.
Yeah, weird. Did he just unpause? Like, that was weird. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually what's going on here.
Okay, they want to remake. I feel like McRibbed is probably not gonna try 973 again. It might have been because of the 9 pool opening. I feel like 9 pool into 973 can feel very smooth, and maybe that's why he did it. The 9 pool also didn't really get much done, so it's hard to say. Then again, you do force the 2 cannons, so I think you're okay with it, but
Yeah,
as a Zerg,
I mean,
you kind of wish you got more, right?
if it was, I wonder what would have happened if it was horizontal, vertical instead of diagonal.
Yeah, that's also true. He's scouting the right way this time. Oh, they're blaming you.
Yeah, I don't know how, because me and Navane have good connection together, so
Well, maybe
find
close
that.
these YouTube tabs. Huh? It looks a bit smoother now.
I mean, like, yeah, it's strange.
It's choppy, but I think he just changed. Is that to high or extra high or something that he just did? Yeah, I think he changed it
High.
to high. So is this? Oh, okay, he built the Overlord, so it's not 9 pool this time. I imagine overpool, but overpool just feels so standard. Going 12 hatch, honestly, even though it's better economically, it's just I was always so just in tune with the build for overpool specifically that 12 hatch would just throw me off. I didn't know the exact timings.
Wow, we're gonna have
It's
a
overpool.
120 pool from overpool. That's a little bit late.
Yeah, and he had the money. He just didn't send the drone to build it.
Ronan's calling the game. It's over.
Yeah.
And, 120 overpool is brutal. I was
That's
sad
good.
if I got a 116 overpool.
Maybe the lag is a little bit frustrating here.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So
guess it could be me, but I kind of find that hard to believe because, I mean, if if me and Navane always have good connection, then adding me into a game with Navane and McRibbed already shouldn't be worse, right? It's kind of
Yeah, I think McRibbed's connection can be a bit unstable. It varies a bit, so could be that. Who knows?
I'm not sure how this works. We have Forge Expand. We have very similar looking game. Not from McRibbed, of course, because we have, but we have still the same positions and cross spawn again.
Cannon
Gonna
for
go for
Nexus, you
drone scout.
probably didn't need to.
Oh no, we already have the drone scout here. We're gonna go for the third on this location. Which is nice and safe that you can do this because you drone scouted here already.
Yeah, that's what I would always do. Send the second Overlord cross.
Yeah, this Overlord definitely should go here.
Yeah.
Gas.
Hey, mining, yes. Curious what we'll see. I would expect a lair.
We only made 2 links. And we didn't
Both,
have any
and
vision in the middle, so if it was cross in gateway and the salads ran like this, then we would have gotten surprised, right?
yeah, I guess so. Maybe I don't know. Does Navane always play forward? Does he like to do gate sometimes?
I think he forges mostly.
Yeah, so it could be a read.
Could be. So we have Lair.
Yeah. Got lair, got our third base going. Oh, mine.
Cybernetics core.
Probably limb speed on the way, I think. Yeah, should be. I feel like non-Zergs don't understand just how bad it feels for Zergs to have to build extra units. Like,
Yep.
instead of drones, like your build just feels so tight and so mapped out for drone production that if you have to build even 2 larvas worth of unit, it just throws everything off so much.
This must be an early second gas. Spire.
Yeah, normally that goes down around 35 supply, right?
Yes, I think second gas usually is like at the same time as you take the 5th hatch and the hydrogen and stuff.
The
Quite
Evo,
sure.
yeah.
But now we have the Spire and the
Spire.
second gas, so it looks very much like we're gonna open Muta here.
Yeah, and it feels like earlier mutas because there is the no. Well, I guess the gas is early. The Spire tapping is normal. Is there?
Yeah, Spire time is probably.
I think it's normal, right? Because you just even in normal play, you just get it when the lair finishes.
And then on 27 here, I think it's usually if you open Muta, it's a 4th hatchery, but you often don't go. You delay the 5th hatchery a little bit if you open Muta, I'm quite sure. If you just open with like the Scourge, then you have the 5th hatchery and stuff already down, but if you open Muta, you could do 4th hatchery at some point. Maybe it isn't 27 necessarily exactly, but.
Did he fix his drones in his natural? Oh, no, the other side, Kodos.
Oh.
Looks like it. Everything's mining now.
Looks like they're working.
There's a 1 freeloader below the Nexus, though.
Protoss, I wonder what Protoss saw last time. We only have 1 cannon. We have 1 gateway. Archives.
Fearless again?
Kinda early. Yeah, it looks like a Sairless opening. We are moving out with 6 zealots. And it feels to me that these are gonna get eaten by Muta.
Yeah, but usually with mutas you want sunkens, right?
Oh,
can he just go around that cannon? Oh, he can just go into the main.
Wow.
But
at the same time we have the zealots coming and the Muta are gonna miss the zealots. So are we gonna give up this base and go with the Muta straight into the main? That could be a play here. No, we are gonna go and defend. Oh, the cells are doing so much damage, and the Lynx, I think, got a couple probe kills at the same time. Let's see.
Okay,
Do
so
we-
let's.
one.
Yeah, I think he pulled the drone, so maybe not that
I
much.
think we killed
but...
2 or 3 or something. At least 2 drones, maybe more.
Who blocks the
we-
ram?
Wow, that's a lot of muta. It's 11 already.
Oh, wow. But he got a
No,
few drones,
that's
and he's
9.
gonna get
10.
maybe one more. Oh, he's okay. I thought he was gonna pull that back into the natural, but it's gonna get cleaned up as well.
I wonder if it would have been possible to go directly over to Muta, give up the third, send all the drones here, make links at home, and go to the main here. Maybe that would have been possible. Would have been much harder. But in that case, we would have been here before all the cannons.
Yeah, yeah, that could be a play, and I think he would have gotten a decent amount of probe kills, possibly. But now Templars are out. He can morph an Archon if he wants to. I
Yep.
think that should be the play. Yeah,
Archon.
there we go. Does that block his ramp? Like, it probably won't matter this game, but...
Well, we're gonna snipe it before it morphs.
Oh, one more. Nice.
Wow, that
A
was
lot of
good.
gas.
There is 3 cannons, but we have 11 Muta. We are
Yeah,
gonna
those
use destroy
cannons
this,
are
but
so
there's another
fast.
Archon.
Pay attention. If he doesn't, those mutos could get shredded in an instant. Oh, he's not... The probes. Probes are blocking.
Oh,
Oh,
I
did
don't
he
think
take
we
the
got a
hit?
nit from the Archon yet. Oh, we're gonna find another
Oh,
one
is he
more
gonna get
thing.
another one? Oh, but you got a micro. You can't just sit here. They'll all die. Oh. One more?
That hurt
He
a
doesn't
little
want
bit.
to do it.
Oh, he's
It's
morphing
okay, we got-
a lot of stuff here.
I think we got some crucial hull damage on the Archon, though.
We're gonna deny these cannons. I mean, that's 150 each, right? Kill a few more probes. What's going on at home? Yeah,
Droning
that's to
up.
be expected. A little bit of
Yeah.
sleeping on the job there for those drones.
Yeah. I mean, the drones are watching this
That's
just
okay.
like we
He's
are.
making them at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a big screen up in the Zerg base to watch this Meta Micro.
Wow, he's playing this very well. Reacting there as well. What is this though? Jeez.
Oh my god.
That's...
Please.
Wow, we are not mining at all as McRibbed. That's insane. Okay, now we're
What, you
sending
haven't
in.
heard
We're
of the
mining the
444
natural
build,
actually. We're
Bird?
still making Muta. Yeah, we went out a little bit, so we have some time to micro, and we are gonna move out with Archons and Salads.
Is there
There's even more
defense in
Muta.
the small space? Can Zerg just go charge in and kill him?
Oh, here we
cannon's
could farm
building.
all these probes for sure. But are we gonna defend
Yeah.
this? Yeah, I think.
That's enough.
Yeah,
and
McRibbed
we
is looking
have,
very strong here.
I think, oh, but don't get pulled into Archons. Oh, but the Archons are out of range, so we can get some free damage on these Zealots and then pull back to the Sunken, let
Yeah,
it
the
take
Archons
care of the Archon.
were a bit slow there.
Pull back! Well, I guess our mutas are fairly spread. We're not clumping to micro, so that's a little bit better versus the Archon, but
Supply blocked a
Is
little bit.
it?
Oh, that's 4 Archons though!
that's a little scary. This could turn into a base
Yes,
trade, right?
I think this is very scary. Yeah, it's
Unless the Archons
wow,
go back.
Nexus is down. Oh, we
Just
have our
down?
supply blocked and we have so much larva just chilling. We have no minerals as well as McRibbed because we definitely were not mining during the Muta micro. Wow. Navane with the counter attack. Oh no, the last 4 drones in the main are gonna get cleaned up. What are we doing? Are we
Sure.
sending drones
I think
to the...
it's just base trading, right?
Yeah, it's
It's-
properly base
Me-
rating.
Enough songs at the third, maybe? Still?
No.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a lot of
3.
songs,
Like if he
yes,
keeps making
but-
them, he could still win maybe?
I think the play is just to base trade and go try to kill
And then
Protoss
with the
right
mutas, clean
now.
up the Protoss buildings.
I think you have to split these mutas and just target the Archon and then try to kill literally everything here. Oh,
That's
but
brutal.
no, that's-
That was rough.
Jeez.
Yeah. I think it's like I don't think this matters as much, to be honest. Like I think
Yeah, we cannot
Well,
kill this.
I think you have to just the play here is to try to kill every building, right? But then
Yeah,
if he
that's
sneaks
not
a
gonna
probe out
happen.
and builds a pylon,
More
yeah,
cannons
not
even
anymore.
added. Oh, I guess. I mean, these
I
guys,
think
these guys
yeah.
weren't fighting at the same time as the other Muta. That's kind of strange.
I think if he had killed that Archon, microed against it properly, there was maybe a window. But oh,
Yeah, but I
taking
mean
big
that's
hits
hard.
there. Yeah, well,
Oh, GG is
GG.
called. Wow. And that, I suppose, is it, because I guess it was best of 3. Right?
GG's. Those are good games.